So you've got the sign, and now it's go night when you're actually going to meet up with the CIA car. Can you briefly walk our listeners through when you left your apartment with everything the way it was supposed to be, and now you're going to go on a 2-day trip to your dacha? How do you get out? How did that night unfold?
One thing I have to tell you, 7 days before escape, we had Victor's birthday in our apartment. 20 people in a small room, 140 square feet, just like dancing. I mean, everybody was there. That was surreal. Guitar, music, vodka, everything, right? And we knew that's it. We will never see these people. So that was such an emotional, and with relatives came, grandparents danced with grandchildren. I mean, it's crazy. It's like really a Russian event. And so Victor went, this evening we escaped. Victor went to office and he worked as usual, finished his job, like nothing, like on Monday he has to go and report on, on something else. And so I was waiting for him. I packed. He told me how to pack, like very, very light. But we had several bags. We had changes of clothing. It was very important because that's how he really, kind of mastermind the whole process. So in the evening, he comes from work. We sat at the sofa. It's a Russian custom. Before a very important trip, you sit for 1 minute quiet. That's very important. And then there was a rain. It's also a good thing in Russia, like before important trip. So we're taking taxi. We're in bright clothing, like we're going to dacha. We have like, everything is like colorful. Everybody remembers us. So the taxi drive us to metro, and we make sure that taxi pick up somebody else and left. So taxi didn't see where we go. So then you just go to metro. You change metro. Then during another changing of metro, you change clothing. I think ballet helped me a lot to change really quickly. So now you look like all gray and kind of different. And our daughter was changed into, she had like boy clothing, and you just go to another place. And we cannot come to the train station too early, then people will remember us. And also, there was very important component. We bought tickets for 4 people. It was very important to get the whole space because there's 4 benches, so nobody else will be with us. But in Russia, it's so difficult to get tickets. So when we've gotten to the train, finally, the conductor said, I'm going to put somebody in your place together. So Victor had to talk to him and bribe him. So we will stay just our family in this closed compartment. This was, I think, one of the hardest moments because nobody watched us and we could really, we finally felt that that's it, we're leaving, and we just talked. We looked and looked in the windows like last time I'm seeing this beautiful landscape. It was really time we allowed a little bit emotions to ourselves. Of course, we didn't sleep all night. We couldn't sleep. So we finally had to make a decision where to exit from this train. And we decided to exit early, one station. We went to Uzhgorod. It's close to Czechoslovakia, Carpathian Mountains. And so we had to change the another train. Obviously, you don't eat, you don't sleep, you just like in adrenaline zone. I mean, you just in a crazy place because it's like you don't know if somebody watching you. We constantly were trying to see if we don't know. Maybe this is all set up. How do you know? And the borders are really, really secure.